beautiful people? It is I, your sister from another Mr. ThickChickVlogs, and bitch, yes, we are back here yet again for another one of these sit down talk type of videos about some bullshit that is popping off in the news and things, okay, on the blogs and things like that, girl. I told you guys to leave me a couple of topics, and I picked a couple that I thought I would be able to touch on today, and those that I didn't, I'll probably talk about those in a video on later on in the week or something like that, because y'all know I'm long-winded and I can't talk about everything in one particular video. So I do appreciate each and every one of you guys who left me things to talk about in the comment section of that status that I left on Facebook. And if you are not following me on Facebook, girl, why aren't you following me on Facebook? You need to head over to facebook.com/ThickChickVlogs. The link will be down in the description box down below, girl. Go over and add me on Facebook. Also, I want to say, please have a picture. If you have no photo, or if you just add in the Facebook page and you ain't got no friends, you probably won't be accepted. Just saying. I don't you gotta have some type of activity, you know what I'm saying, going on over there. I'm just saying, okay? It's no shade. All right, the first thing, girl, that we're going to discuss, and I don't have a question of the day today. I do apologize. I don't have a question of the day today, but we're going to get back into the questions of the day later on. But we need to go ahead and clock some tea. What some tea needs to be clocked, girl. The first thing that we're going to talk about is Mr. Delivert. Okay, if y'all don't know who Mr. Delivert is, Mr. Andrew Caldwell, what the hell is his name, girl? The one who, I am delivered. I don't like men's no more. I said I like women's. That motherfucker, okay? Of course, he is back in the news looking for his 5 minutes of fame yet again, okay? This fool was on some radio station talking about he has had sexual relations with Portia's ex-husband, Cordell. He said it was only a one-time thing. He said Cordell did look out for him after they had the sexual relations or whatever, talking about he was getting the same things that Portia was getting: bags, shoes, purses. This fool talking about he was driving around in a Mercedes or some shit. Girl, now let me tell y'all something. There was a couple of people who were underneath this fool's because of course he kept shit. And what really pisses me off about this fool is he sit there and try to talk about how he's so delivered and all this shit. But my thing is this, fool, you ain't delivered from being a messy motherfucker, okay? Somebody gonna fuck your ass up one of these good old days. I understand that, the whole delivered thing, that shit done died down a little bit and ain't nobody talking about this shit no more. So of course you want to sit there and try to put your old loose boot ass back up in the news and shit. No. Ain't nobody falling for that shit. I don't know about you, but as far as whether or not Cordell is gay or not, it ain't nobody motherfucking business, to be honest with you. Nobody but who he fucking around with, okay? That's who business it is. Of course, if he was, of course, Portia, there was a right for Portia to know, but I'm just saying it ain't nobody damn business to be spitting no motherfucking tea like that. And even if you did fuck with Cordell, what the fuck is that? Why is you on the radio talking about that motherfucking shit? And you Mr. Delivered, okay? Ain't you supposed to be delivered, and you supposed to not be talking about that? Well, I ain't necessarily meaning talking about it, but you being low-key fucking messy, and you know you are. And if you expect anybody to believe that you fucking delivered, what I'm gonna need you to stop doing is posting them old goddamn extra flaming ass photos on Facebook. Now y'all already know this fool ain't delivered, okay? He's sitting up there posing in photos like this. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, come on, dude. Quit with your bullshit, okay? Quit with your bullshit. You are not delivered, and that's okay. That is perfectly okay. But let me say, look. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time on this fool because I'm already at 4 minutes. But Mr. Delivered is full of bullshit, okay? Let me read y'all real quick some of what this motherfucker said, okay? But if y'all go to his Facebook page, because I am his friend, because to me, the motherfucker just, he's a comedy skit. To be perfectly honest with you, he sit there and he talking about how he done had sexual relations with all these different NFL players and people who were part of the, he didn't necessarily call any names of the football players, but he was calling out different teams and stuff like that. Who the fuck believes this fool? Who believed that bullshit that they was doing on the television talking about I am delivered? Did you believe that as well? That one act, I don't know what was. Of course, they got the reaction that they wanted. They got hundreds of thousands of people talking about that bullshit, okay? But let me read y'all this, okay? This is what he said. He said, I dated Cordell. noting that they slept together only once, okay? But he said that Cordell looked out for him after, you know, they had their one sexual encounter. He said, I got the same things that Portia got. Bags, shoes, and purses. Number one, what the fuck? You got bags, shoes, and purses. What the fuck is you doing walking around here with purses? Mr. I am Delivered. I need you to answer me that motherfucking question right now. And of course, girl, let me tell y'all some of the type of shit that he be having on his Facebook page, of course. Be walking around here taking pictures of him. Number one, he be posting some old ass photos. I don't know if y'all seen his recent photos. This fool sitting down with some guys around Christmas trees and all this stuff, confusing the fuck out of me. I'm thinking to myself, nigga, where are you in this part of the world? Because motherfucker, you sitting around here talking about these recent photos, motherfucker, where you sitting around a Christmas tree in October? That's what I want to know. If y'all follow him on Facebook, on Facebook, y'all probably will know what I'm talking about. But don't believe shit that come out of that fool mouth. I know that I'm not, because he's full of what I like to call fucking shit. Okay, so fuck that fool. He full of shit, and I just, you know, I hate the fact that people are believing him, but most people are knowing that he's full of shit. So yeah, fuck Mr. I Am Delivered. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna talk about is I don't know if you guys have heard about this, and I actually just heard about it myself because people left it down in my comment section. There was a 5-month-old little girl who was killed in Cleveland, Ohio from a drive-by shooting. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. That is some family. It's kind of confusing to me because they were saying it was a drive-by shooting, and some people said they think that it came out of an apartment complex or something like that. But the little girl was with her mom, and it was somebody else that was in the car, and the bullet hit her in the chest. 5 months old, okay? And like I said, it was Cleveland. I know LeBron James put something on his Twitter page where he was saying, you know, he's basically sick of the shit. You know, the shit is happening way too often with these kids getting killed and drive-by shootings and things like that. And it's senseless ass shit. Senseless shit. And of course, the police chief, I mean, I can only imagine people who, you know, like the police officers, the firefighters, and people who have to, you know, go to the scene of these crimes and to see these innocent people, babies, and things like that killed. I mean, it was a horrible, horrible, horrible situation. So, of course, they have, like, these awards and things out for the arrest of the fool who did this shit. I don't know if they actually caught the person. If they did, leave that down in the comment section below. Beautiful baby. I mean, beautiful baby. 5 months old, lost her life to something stupid and senseless. And apparently this is happening a lot up there. I don't know if it's happening. I don't know if it's a lot of babies and things getting killed in Chicago or Cleveland or wherever. But all I know is that apparently it's happening a lot with a lot of kids getting killed. And it's just absolutely senseless. I mean, it's just, I mean, disgusting. I cannot even imagine being a mother and having my child, 5 months old child, being gunned down by some fool over absolutely nothing. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So prayers to this family right here. I can only imagine what they're going through. And they do have a GoFundMe account set up. Y'all can go, basically you could just type in 5-month-old killed in Cleveland. It will come up in the news story. I think they do have the link to their GoFundMe on that news story in case you guys want to go over and, you know, donate to that. The next thing that we're going to talk about, I do have some notes and things pulled up here, but I don't have this right here pulled up, but I was watching it on TV that day, up there in, oh my God, how did I forget about exactly where this was? I do not remember, but the guy who went into, the community college and killed 10 people, family. I don't know what the hell is going on in America today, but it's like we ain't safe. No, we can't go to the grocery store. We can't go to school. We can't go to church. They killing us no matter where we go. That's why you got to stay prayed. I'm talking about when you walk. Matter of fact, all day, every day. I don't give a damn where you going. Say a prayer. That's just like when I get in my car, I always tell the Lord, Lord, protect me to and fro. Okay, because I don't know what's going to be, what's going to happen going. I don't know what's going to happen coming. Because, I mean, it's just too much going on in the world today. You could be walking around Walmart, Super Center, grocery shopping, and a motherfucker can just come and just blow your damn head off for no apparent reason at all. If that ain't some evil ass shit, I don't know what is. This fool killed 10 people, if I remember correctly. 10 people, and of course the police killed him after they had like he was challenging the police officers, I guess, and the police officers killed the fuck out of his ass. And apparently he was walking through the school asking people what their religion was or whatever. I don't know the whole specifics. It was just really, really disgusting. And the thing is, people were, I mean, can you imagine being that person who is at school or at work or walking around the grocery store. You just went to the grocery store to pick up some bread for your kids. You know, y'all having a specific type of dinner tonight. You need some bread to go with your dinner. You can just go into the grocery store to pick up some bread and you get just gunned down in the grocery store. That shit is crazy as fuck to me. As a matter of fact, there was a guy who worked at Home Depot up in Birmingham, Alabama, and he was just coming out of work and got killed. Just walking out of work, just got killed, just minding his own business. It's sick and it's sad how senseless and how people just don't value a person's life. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. So I mean, it's been praying time, but it's really praying time now. It's just the shit is just. Family is coming at us tenfold. I'm talking about back to back. So you gotta stay prayed up. Pray over your kids before you send them to school. Pray over yourself before you go to work. Pray all day, every day, okay? Because girl, I mean, if you need a little bit of Jesus in your life, just try him one time. I keep telling y'all, try him one time. You ain't gotta be no religious person. You don't want. Just try him one time, okay? Just one girl, one time. Just because like I said, there's too much going on in the world today, okay? The next thing, girl. The next thing that we're going to talk about is this Gerard Wilson, or whatever the fuck he want to call himself. Let me tell you something, dude. This fool decided that he was going to take a selfie with one of his employees' sons at work. Gonna take a picture with him and then gonna post the shit on his Facebook page talking about, I'll feed you, but first let me take a selfie. And his fucking racist ass, prick ass friends all on the side. I guess that people, that's one thing folks don't understand, okay? And that's another reason why I work for myself. Because you got to be careful what the fuck you post on social media if you are out in the corporate world, okay? A motherfucker like me who work for myself, hey, I can do what the fuck I want to do all day, every day. Now, if I was out there in the corporate world, I ain't gonna lie, you might need to censor yourself a little bit more when you're out in the corporate world. You might not want to, but it's just the fact of the matter. As a matter of fact, we're going to get back on this bitch, Gerard Wilson, whatever, in a second. But there was this girl on my personal Facebook page. She was saying how she went on she just graduated from college. She went on a job interview. And the very first thing that the interview or the human resource manager asked her, the person who was interviewing asked her, was, if I went to your Facebook page, what would I think about your tagged photos and things? So if you're out there in the corporate world, you need to be careful what you post on social media. Unless you, like I said, work for yourself or something like that, like a motherfucker like me. Of course, if I was, again, out in the corporate world, ain't no way in the hell I'd be on here making no damn videos cussing and shit like this. Number one, I probably wouldn't have the time to do that shit. And I probably wouldn't, because it's just too much of a risk. So if you are out in the corporate world, be careful what you post on social media, unless you, like I said, you work for yourself or something like that. But this motherfucker decided he wanted to take a selfie with this lady's son and post it on his social media, on his Facebook page, basically mocking this kid, talking about he was Pharaoh. These other people are talking about, where the hell did you get that, where the hell you get that black kid, something about, you can feed them for just 25 cents a day. I mean, just saying all kinds of disgusting, nasty, hateful ass shit. They even posted a picture of I cannot think of the name of the cartoon thing with the big ass lips. You know what I'm talking about? The thing that they have with the black face with the big red lips. I mean, just disgusting. And one thing I tell you, family, don't fuck with Black Twitter, baby. Don't fuck with Black Twitter, because Black Twitter will drag your ass for filth. They even have an Instagram page. I don't know if you guys knew this. They have an Instagram page where it's basically dedicated to racist motherfuckers who decide they want to get on social media and be bigoted and motherfucking racist motherfuckers. What the hell? Are you for serious right now, girl? Oh hell no, you ain't finna interrupt my video, girl. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm sorry about that, y'all. That was my computer deciding that it wants to be an asshole. No, man, we gonna talk about Gerard Wilson, we are. But Black Twitter don't play that bullshit. Like I said, they do have an Instagram page dedicated to racist motherfuckers who decide they want to get on social media and flex their motherfucking muscles. No, ma'am, Pam, you will not. And especially, why the fuck is you getting on social media talking all this shit with your job and shit posted at, on your Facebook page? Quit that bullshit. I keep telling y'all don't know how to do shit. Probably you're stupid, okay? Stupid motherfuckers on us talking all this shit, calling people all kind of niggas and all kind of monkeys and all this shit, calling people apes and how you want to kill folks, do this. Look, quit doing that shit with your actual job and things on your Facebook page. So of course, Mr. Gerard Wilson, because after he posted the picture, and of course the shit went viral, he decided that he wanted to change his name on Facebook. I think he has since deleted his entire Facebook account, but like I said, Black Twitter don't play. Black Twitter had already screenshotted everything and contacted this motherfucker job, and the person's job, I mean, people was tweeting that dude's job, because of course they have a Facebook page, I mean a Twitter page. The guy where he worked at some marketing place or something like that, and they have a Twitter page and they also have a Facebook page. Girl, when I tell you, people was tweeting them folks like every 2 seconds. They was bam tweeting them folks, don't fuck with Black Twitter. And the next day, them people had released a statement saying how they were super duper disgusted. They could not believe that somebody that they have hired would actually display this sort of basically bigoted racism online. They couldn't understand how they just thought it was very, very disgusting. And of course they handled the situation. You're not finna fuck with Black Twitter. You're not finna be a racist motherfucker and sit there and decide that you think you finna keep your goddamn job. And no ma'am, Pam. And like I said, some people feel like it's not the answer, getting somebody fired from their job. My thing is this. That's just like if you got a nurse that's on Facebook or on Twitter or something, calling, saying all kind of racial slurs and things like that. Would you want that person, if you are an African American person, would you want, hell, even if you're a white person, I don't give a damn what ethnicity you are, would you want somebody who is a fucking blatant racist to be working on your family member? No, I know I wouldn't. You a racist motherfucker. You don't need to be in the care of nobody, because you being a nurse, you have to care for all races of people. You have to care for Black folks, white folks, Asians, you have to care for every race of people. And if you are a bigoted motherfucker, I don't want you working on me. I don't trust you. I don't know what the fuck you got in that vial there, bitch, that you trying to shoot up in my goddamn arm. That might be some goddamn poison because you don't like Black folks. I don't trust no racist motherfucker working on me, but not when it comes to my life. Okay, no ma'am, Pam. It was another guy a couple of months back. He was a firefighter who was on there talking all kinds of shit. I don't know if it was Obama or who it was that he was on there talking all kind of. That's why a lot of times these folks be writing all this racist shit underneath these news stories too. Like if they post a story about Obama and they blame Obama, Obama for everything. It could be a goddamn dog that fall off a goddamn top of a car. If it wasn't for Obama, he need to make some kind of law to where people can't drive so fast. If it wasn't for him, that dog wouldn't be dead. They try to blame Obama for every motherfucking thing. Obama's not to blame for everything, boo. You don't have to like him, but he ain't to blame for your motherfucking credit being fucked up, okay? He ain't to blame for your goddamn wife going out there and sucking the neighbor dick. He is not responsible for all that bullshit that y'all trying to make it seem like this man is responsible for, but he is not. I don't give a fuck what you say. He is not the worst president to ever grace the face of this motherfucking earth, boo. Okay? He is not. I don't give a damn what you said, what nobody else said. Matter of fact, Bush fucked up this goddamn country more than anybody, okay? In my lifetime, Bush fucked with this country more than any motherfucker about it. So y'all can kiss my ass on that situation. Like I said, you ain't gotta agree with everything Obama did. As a matter of fact, I don't agree with everything Obama done did or is doing. But at the same time, I can sit there and honestly say that this man is not the worst president to ever be the president of this here United States of America. But yeah. Fuck Jairus Wilson or Gerard Wilson or whatever the fuck his real name is, because Black Twitter do not play, and Black Twitter went in and let halved on this motherfucking ass, and he is now jobless, boo. And of course some of his little racist ass friends who was leaving statuses and things as well, they lost their job too, because like I said, Black Twitter don't motherfucking play. Black Twitter, no, you're not finna fuck with Black Twitter, boo. So if you decide that, you want to keep your job, for a little while longer, don't go on social media talking shit. Just saying, because Black Twitter don't play. Now let's move on to that motherfucking profession. So like I said, fuck Jairus Wilson, Gerard Wilson. Of course you can go somewhere and find another job, but bitch, you gonna be well known. Let's just say that right here, right motherfucking now. Next thing we're gonna talk about, of course, is Cosmopolitan naming the Kardashians as America's first family. Who the fuck? Like I said, folks keep keeping these folks in the limelight. They are annoying. And me even talking about them is keeping them motherfucking relevant. What the fuck have they done? I want somebody that, seriously, if you are a Kardashian fan, and that's fine. I have nothing against these people, okay? Absolutely nothing. All I'm saying is, what the fuck have they done that's influential or anything like that for people to be so, just hound them like they do? What the fuck have they done? What has Kim Kardashian done besides, suck Ray J dick and get on, have a little sex tape situation and become, whatever the fuck she, I don't necessarily want to call her a thought, because I mean, she, you know, she ain't really been with no more men than a normal person has been with. I'm just trying to say, what the fuck has she done to where people are stalking this chick like they're stalking her? And now you got Kendall, Kylie. People are sitting there fucking stalking her now. She the new, you know, people. Kim Kardashian did a video talking about how Kylie has dethroned her. Dethroned you from what? Dethroned you from what? What the fuck have they done? And they mother ain't no way in the hell I can sit there and hoe out my goddamn daughters for no money. Ain't no way in the fuck. Ain't enough money in the world for me to hoe out my children for a couple of coins, boo. So y'all, I need y'all to let me know what America's First for what? That shit is just disturbing to me for them to even put some shit like that. They probably was doing it for shits and giggles. It had to be for shits and giggles, because ain't no way in earthly hell they would do that shit to be serious. So America's First Family of what? Whores? I don't know. And I ain't trying to be funny. I don't know them, like I said, but I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck are they so famous for? Fucking celebrities? Is that what they found famous for? Fucking black celebrities? Now your mama done went from Bruce Jenner, and now she's, you know, got her black man. They do say once you go black, you don't go back though. So maybe they got them a little taste of some black penis, and you know, girl, it just changed their life forever. So I can't blame them for that, because girl, ain't nothing more sexy on this earth than a black man, girl. Let me just say that right there. So shout out to their ass for that, girl, because once you go black, you do not go back. So I can't blame them for that. But what the first family of what? Fuck that shit. I want to know what the fuck are they famous for. Moving on, skipping that motherfucking professionally. Shout out to my boo, bitch. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say shout out to my boo, Justin J1232. That motherfucker had me dead the last couple of days, girl. I'm just saying, Justin, quit your shit. Quit your shit. But he had me dead to the motherfucking bed for these last couple of days. That's all I'm gonna goddamn say. Y'all need to go over and check out my brother from another mother, Justin J1232. Because he is a motherfucking kiki. Let me just say that right now. Now we're gonna talk about this this fool in Philadelphia, girl. There's a fool in Philadelphia who done went into the school. Well, apparently he had threatened another guy who goes to this college in Philadelphia with a gun, and of course he ran into the school, I guess chasing the boy with the gun or whatever. Motherfucker, that's the last thing you want to do now, is sit there and chase somebody into a college or any type of building or anything with a pistol, okay? They are, number one, they already trying to take our goddamn guns away, but they're trying to take our second amendment right away from us. But for you to sit there and be on a college campus threatening somebody with a fucking pistol, what is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with America? What's wrong with people today? That's what I want. What the fuck is going on in America? I mean, is it something, like I said, I don't know, what are they putting in this goddamn water and stuff now, girl? What are they putting in the water? What are they giving these folks? That's why I don't drink that shit. I'm sorry. I said, well, shit, they might be putting it in the bottled water too. I can't sit there and say that, but I'm just saying they put too many chemicals and shit in this food and all this type of stuff. They got motherfuckers going cray-cray. I'm talking about extremely cray-cray. So, like I said, it's praying time, girl. But, of course, they arrested his ass without, you know, incident. Didn't necessarily happen besides his ass getting arrested. So, yeah, they don't play about that shit right now. And I do not blame them. Let me just say that right here, right now. So, fuck that fool, too. He need to stay his ass behind bars. Let me just say that. Now, this other girl, I forgot your name. Stephanie, I think your name is. She sent me a link about this lady in, I don't know where it is because my computer's acting stupid. But a lady stabbed her 77-year-old neighbor who apparently he was a pedophile, and I guess she asked him about it. He kept denying the whole allegations of him molesting little boys, and she stabbed the fuck out of his ass, and now she's in jail for attempted murder. Apparently she has 3 sons of her own, or 5 sons of her own, or something like that, and he apparently molested not her children, but he apparently molested some little boys, and she didn't like that shit, so she decided to stab the fuck out of his ass, which, you know, I mean, you ain't judge and juror, so you can't just go around, are you a pedophile, and just stab the fuck out of somebody. And I can understand, I'm not campaigning for nobody to go out there and kill nobody or anything, but I can understand a person's wrath or rage if a person touches your child and you want to just fucking, you know, I mean, you all you see is fucking blood red if somebody touch your child. I can totally understand that, and you can't be responsible for what the fuck happened. Because I know, because there was a story back a couple of months ago about somebody in a daycare center that was somebody walked in on him raping a little girl, and he gonna talking about some he was tickling her and he raped her by accident. Hold on. I'm not even gonna get on that because I'll go in a whole nother rabbit hole about that situation right there. But I can understand in the heat of the moment, me coming in and seeing somebody touching my child, bitch. I'm not responsible for what the fuck happened. Cause I mean, all probably gonna end up happening is your goddamn head gonna be detached from your body. But as far as me just walking around, or you a pedophile, have you molested some kids, and I just stabbed the fuck out of you. I mean, she was kind of wrong for that situation. But like I said, in the heat of the moment, if a person is doing something to a child, it ain't even got to be your child. If you see a grown person, male or female, molesting a child or raping anybody for that matter, you can't be responsible for what the fuck happened, because that's what they call a crime of passion, okay? I'm going to kill your ass in this moment because, number one, as parents and things like that, you are protectors of your children by any means motherfucking necessary. So, yeah, I can understand her having a certain, rage or whatever for, pedophiles and things like that, especially since she has children. But, you can't just go up to random motherfuckers and just be stabbing folks and shit. You can't just do that. So, yeah. Now, what else did we want to talk about? Oh, Nick Gordon. Girl, apparently, I don't know if y'all knew about this, but the autopsy has came back from Bobby Christina's, death investigation. And apparently, they couldn't find, well, I'm not going to say they couldn't find anything. I'm lying. But apparently they didn't find anything that set up, because if they did find some substantial evidence, they would have arrested Nick Gordon right then and there if they had found probable cause or whatever that he killed her. But as soon as the autopsy report came back, they immediately sealed it. Why they did that, I don't know. I mean, it's not sealed to, the lawyers and things like that, but it's sealed from us, the public. We can't see the shit. We don't know what the fuck popping off. But I know that Nick Gordon has to face a grand jury, and what that means is he's going to have to give a testimony under oath about what happened. I don't know if you guys knew about this. He did admit that he was putting up hidden cameras and shit in the house, spying on her, okay? And another thing, he said that he changed clothes. I don't know if it was the night that the shit happened or what, but he said he was scared because he didn't want them to see nothing on his clothes and assume that he had did something to her or whatever. So, I mean, the shit just kind of peculiar to me. You spying on her, number one. I think what happened in the whole situation, this is only my speculation. I'm thinking what happened is Bobby Christina got to the point where she said she was going to stop smoking, because if you guys didn't know, she was living in Atlanta and she planned on moving to LA. She said that she was going to stop smoking and drinking and things like that, so she can try to, take voice lessons and, try to start her music career, to make her mother proud. And I think when all that happened, and especially with Nick Gordon still being on drugs and shit like that, and hell, he was probably out there doing whatever the fuck he was doing. They said that he was out there fucking with a whole bunch of other people while he was dating Bobby Christina. And I guess she probably felt like, motherfucker, I'm the one with the motherfucking money. I'm taking care of your black ass. So you out there cheating on me, and I'm sitting here taking care of your funky. I don't fucking need you. And I guess he probably looks like, oh shit, she finna leave me. And he probably just, being on drugs, crack, or whatever the fuck he fucking smoking, ain't no telling what went through that fool head, and he hurt that child and she dead. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, I really honestly and truly believe that he had something to do with it. Whether or not he just strangled her or just gave her a toxic cocktail, I don't know. But I will say I do believe that he had a hand in her death. That's all I'm going to say right there. I know that Bobby Brown did. His lawyers released a statement saying that Bobby Brown, they know for, well, I ain't gonna say they know for a fact. He said they do know that he probably had a hand in Bobby Christina's death. So, he will face a grand jury, and they, let the chips fall where they may, girl. Like I said, we don't know what's in that autopsy report. Don't nobody know but the person that did the autopsy, and I think probably the family, the lawyers, and those people. Don't nobody else know what the fuck is in those reports. But Nick Gordon, I think he got some you got some motherfucking explaining to do as to why this child is dead. Okay? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be following that whole little situation right there, because that is, it's a terrible thing to know. It's very eerie. I didn't already talk about it. It's very eerie to know that they almost, their deaths are basically mirrored. It's like almost the exact same situation, and it's very disturbing. It's very, it's a horrible situation to know that, she basically died almost exactly like her mother died. So, just prayers for that family. But I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely going to be following that situation. I know that he got Jose Baez, girl, as his lawyer. And if y'all don't know who Jose Baez is, that is the lawyer, the infamous lawyer that represented, is it Casey Anthony? Yes, Casey Anthony. And is it Casey Anthony? Yes. the one that killed her daughter and got the fuck off, they said that the only reason that Casey and Anthony got off was because her daughter's body was so deteriorated because it took them too long to find her. And they said it really wasn't no evidence of that. Even though all the circumstantial evidence was there, that bitch did it. But they couldn't prove it, solidly prove it. If you're going to convict somebody, you have to have 100% solid proof. And they didn't have no, solid proof that she had did it. So that's the main reason why she got off. So, but fuck her. Okay, fuck her motherfucking ass, girl. But it's 30 minutes on this damn thing right here. I need to get off here and continue to work, girl, because it is like 4:45 and I need to have what I need to have done by 6 o'clock. Go ahead and upload this video. You guys give this video a thumbs up for more of these real talk videos. Go over and subscribe to my other channel. The link will be down in the description box. And do not forget to add me on Facebook. Talk to y'all next time. Bye.